What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for today. So overall, guys, I only really sent out like 4 entries yesterday. It was Monday, so it was a slower day. Get ready for, I'm going to at least send out 8 to 10 entries today for sure. I'm really going to be locked in today. There's a lot of League of Legends. There's a lot of Counter-Strike, Valorant. I'm pretty sure there's Call of Duty as well, Dota as well, which I'm going to be getting into in today's video. So I do have 2 PrizePicks plays in today's video, which is really, really nice to see. We do have Taco Tuesday as well. Make sure that you guys are taking the tacos because the tacos are happening at like random intervals today. There was one that happened at like 11:45 and I was not ready for it. And I sent it out with like 2 minutes remaining in the taco. So that's completely my bad. Normally the tacos end at like 2 to 2:30 my time. So the tacos are all over the place today. So just be mindful of that. Now I will say again, it wasn't a very there wasn't that many entries, but we did overall have an okay day, right? We cashed this for a 2.6x, which is nice to see. Yesterday's YouTube play of the day was right here with Caps and Han Sama, and I took them under 19. Now by game time with Caps and Han Sama, actually not even by game time because they played early this morning at about like, I don't know, 9 a.m. And by midnight of last night, this line was bumped down to 18. Okay, so right before I went to bed, I checked the line. It was at 18. It might have even bumped further down throughout the morning, and it might have probably finished at like 17.5 or something like that. If you don't understand what I mean by that, I mean that we took it at 19, and then by the game actually starting, the line might have dropped all the way down to something like 17.5. That is so important, right? If you take an NBA player, like let's just say LeBron, and you take him under 19 points, and by tip-off, his line is 17 or 18 or something like that, and you're beating the book by a whole point or 2 points, you will make money long-term. It is something called closing line value. It is one of the most important things in sports betting. If you guys want to look up closing line value, do your research. It's pretty much taking a play and getting better odds on it by the time that the odds close, okay? And that is exactly what we did here because I know that this line was at least at 18, and they ended up finishing at 16, so whether you took it at 19, at 18, at 17.5, it doesn't matter because we would have hit. But again, just think about if these guys got 18 kills together, we would have hit and everyone else would have missed. Now, another similar factor to this is I took the screenshot directly from yesterday's video. It was Josh Giddey, and I told you guys to take him at under 32.5 PRA or under 15.5 rebounds plus assist. And again, we have this set up for Thursday when he plays versus the Raptors. And if we look at his line now, you will see that he is now at 31.5 PRA, and his points in his rebounds and assists is at 14.5. Okay, so again, even more closing line value. And this game is still like 3 days away, guys, or like 2 days away. So we still have 2 days for this line to even bump further down. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to. And what's important to understand about this, guys, is we got it at 15.5. It's now at 14.5. Could Josh Giddey get 20 rebounds and he goes way over this by halftime? Of course, guys. He's a professional NBA player. He's good at basketball. He knows how to get rebounds, of course. And, he could get 20 rebounds, but that's not the point. The point is that we're beating the lines. And if you do this over a long period of time, this is why I always talk about think long term, because on a play-to-play basis, Josh Giddey could get, 20 rebounds or something like that. We might look stupid. But I'm going to go back to this where when you get closing line value, you're going to win long term, okay? And then this play right here, this play was kind of close. And then this play right here, we did get set up with Dota. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Dota today, which I really haven't. And I took the overs, and I want to say that this game literally just finished. Like maybe 2 minutes ago, the game finished, and the other team that we bet on actually dominated this game. Or the other team, against the team that we bet on dominated this game. It was 2-0. 16-4 was the first game. 21-6 was the second game. And I don't really have to get into details here. If you guys know how League of Legends betting works, if you guys have watched any of my videos over the past couple weeks, you know that's rough for the overs, and the unders are going to hit. Of course, we bet on this Noah guy right here and this Isma guy, and Isma got 2 kills. Noah got 2 kills in the second map, and then the first map, Isma got 1 kill and Noah got 0 kills. So these guys unfortunately did both go under together. Isma got 3 and Noah got, I think, like 2 or 3 kills. So unfortunately, they did go under together. Again, that is how League of Legends works. You're either going to go under together if you lose the game. You're going to go over together if you win the game. Okay. So again, this is a missed entry. Unfortunately, the lines haven't updated or whatever to show that, but it was close because They got 2-0'd. If they ended up 2-0ing the other team, then they definitely would have went over as well themselves. So before I get into today's entry, guys, I have a very, very important announcement. I am opening 3 more slots up to the lifetime VIP access, okay? And this is what it sounds like. You're getting all of my plays, complete lifetime VIP access, no questions asked, all right? You don't have to buy another year pass. You don't have to buy another month. You don't have to sign up for another app if you don't want to. One complete pass to rule them all, pretty much lifetime VIP access. You're going to get all of my plays until the end of time, right? Until PrizePicks gets shut down or until I die or something happens, right? You're getting all of my VIP plays, guys, for $500. And I cannot explain the importance of this pass and how good of a deal this pass is. Earlier this year, I ran a sports betting starter pack pass for $550. This is sold out now, okay? A full year of my VIP access normally goes for like $700 to $1,000, and you're getting a full lifetime of my pass. So, you're getting 2026 complete access, you're getting 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, and you're getting all of that for just $500, guys. This is a very important page to see. You'll actually get a link to this in the description. Everyone watching this video right now should be signed up for my free plans, completely free. Literally all you do is put your phone number in. I'm not going to text you. All you get is automated text messages from Winnable whenever I place a bet with my free members, okay? So when I place a free bet to my free members, you get a completely automated text from Winnable, letting you guys know that my play is out, and you can take it within 30 seconds of me tailing the pick. And then again, the VIP access is normally $97 per week, and then it is $250 per month. Again, that might seem steep to some of you guys, but you guys have to understand that we are up about 45 to 50 units so far this year. And we're about 47, 48 days into this year. And again, if you're a $10 bettor going up, let's just say 45 units, that would mean you're up $450 so far this year. So again, we're about a month and a half in. If you purchase the lifetime VIP pass, literally after the last time that I opened up slots to the lifetime VIP access, I'm pretty sure we paid this off within the first month. So I got probably, I think I opened up 10 slots. It sold out pretty quick. And, I opened it up, I think it was around Thanksgiving or something like that. And I think we paid this off within maybe 2 weeks. So if you're a $10 bettor, which is what I always kind of, I always kind of frame that as, because I think most people are around $5 to $15 bettors. That's where a lot of people are kind of at right now. And, or just generally that's where they're at. And, I had a lot of people pay this off within 2 to 3 weeks. So think about that. You're paying off this pass within a month, and then the rest of your life, you have access to the VIP, okay, guys? So obviously, this is going to sell out quick. I opened up 10 slots the last time I did this. It sold out quick. You guys see my number in the description and the top of this video. Text me. I want you guys to text me if you're in the lifetime VIP access. I mean, we're here for life. You're locked in for life. I want the people who get this pass to really understand the process, all right? Sometimes it's not going to be easy. Sometimes you're not going to feel very good. Sometimes you're going to be down in the dumps because maybe we have a losing week or something, but you guys know that we win long term, right? Here's this year so far. Here is the past 2 years of my bets. This is 26, 27 months, something like that. We've only lost in 3 out of 26 of those months, and 3 of those 26 months also we have gone up more than 100 units, okay? So keep that in mind. If you want to get 1 free month of my VIP and try it out, sign up with Kalshi. We're lighting Kalshi on fire. Like, I'm getting so many of you guys signed up for Kalshi. It's super easy to do. Probably takes like literally 3 minutes to sign up for Kalshi. One of the easiest apps ever to sign up for. Put 10 bucks in, make a $10 trade with my code, and you guys will get in for free. REBET is another example of this where you just get in for 2 free months. Again, text me these words first so I can make sure to get you guys the right steps. It's really easy. It's maybe 2 steps. It's sign up with a link, put money into the app, and again, you guys will get 2 free months of the VIP for signing up for REBET, okay, guys? So let's get into the plays for the day, all right? First pick of the day is going to be with Victor Wembanyama, and we're going to take him under 3.5 blocks plus steals. Now, again, this game is happening on Thursday, and I think that this line is going to bump down to probably 3, which is a big bump, all right? If something bumps from 3.5 to 3, that is a massive bump because it's like, I don't know what the math is, but it's like a 20% bump or something like that. So first pick is Victor Wembanyama to go under 3.5 blocks plus steals. And then the second part of this play is going to be with League of Legends correlation. And we're taking the unders, all right? We're taking Deadly on this team SC, and we're taking Spooky on this team SC, and we're taking both of them under. So as you guys saw with some of these plays, like this play, for example, if a team loses, they're likely to go under. I showed this yesterday and I talked, at length about this, but, for example, right here in League of Legends, I took the under together. These guys lost their game, so they went under. These guys right here, I took the overs. I should have took the unders, but these guys lost their game, so they go under together. So if a League of Legends team is losing the game, they're likely to go under. If a League of Legends team is winning the game, they're likely to go over. Now, I will say these lines are just straight up too high for these guys. So again, I'm talking about closing line value again. If Deadly bumps to 5 and Spooky bumps to 3.5 by game time, we did our job, right? This is happening, I think, tomorrow afternoon. So by 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to check it again. If this line is bumped to 5 or even 4.5, we did a phenomenal job, and we can pat ourselves on the back that this was a good play because we got incredible closing line value, okay? So here's the 3-man of the day. Sorry, guys. Here's the 3-man of the day with Wimby, with Deadly, with Spooky. And then here is the 2-man of the day. We have Kylian Mbappe over shots. This game is happening, I believe, in an hour. So I'm really sorry about that because it's like these tacos are happening very quick. This is already the second taco. So whatever the next taco is probably going to be another soccer play. Sub it in for this, okay? So it's Mbappe right now. The next taco, I don't know what it's going to be, but go ahead and sub it in for the next taco. And then we're taking Panto in Dota to go under 5 kills. And I actually want to talk a little bit about Dota, which I haven't talked too much about Dota. But the thing about Dota, guys, and again, here's the play. So go ahead and pause the video, lock this in, if we look at yesterday, we did hit Panto yesterday in his game versus Mouse, and then we did hit Riddies, who is another Dota player, and we took him under. The thing about these two plays, guys, is you're going to see that I'm taking the 5 position. So there's a really, really small 5 if you guys can see it. So a super small 5, and this is literally the entire reason why I'm taking these guys under. You're never really going to see me take overs in Dota. The reason being is because in Dota, there's positions, okay? So let me go down to the Panto play, which is right here, okay? So if you guys look here, there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4, there's a 5. And these are the different positions of Dota 2. So just like any sport with positions, you're going to have the guys who get a lot of the points. They're kind of the flashy point scorers. Think about a Cristiano Ronaldo or something. And then you have a player in soccer that is more the defender or more the support players that maybe do a lot of the passing, a lot of the supporting. And again, this game isn't related to soccer at all. But that's kind of how this game is laid out, right? You have the guys who are doing a lot of the flashy stuff, and then you have a lot of the guys who are kind of in the background doing a lot of the background stuff. And the 4 and the 5 are those guys. They are literally called the supports because they support their team. They are not the guys who get the goals, who get the kills. They support their team. There are literally characters in this game. If you guys have ever played a video game where you have to choose a character, you guys will know that there's some characters that are maybe better at one thing, and there's some characters that are maybe better at another thing. These guys train their professional players in this video game for the supports, okay? They practice the support characters. They pick the support characters every game, and there are literally support characters in this game that is physically impossible to get kills, okay? And this is something that I don't think PrizePicks knows. That's why I love betting on esports, because of course PrizePicks knows the rules of the NBA, of the NFL, of NHL. Of course, they know the rules of those games that have been around for, hundreds of years. But do they know the rules of Dota? Do they know what the 5 position does in Dota and why they normally go under their kills, right? And it's because they sometimes pick characters that physically can't even get kills. Or when they do pick characters that can get kills, it's very, very rare that they do so because it's actually incentivized that these guys feed the kills to the 2 and to the 1 and the 2. They want to feed them kills because they want to get more and more kills. They kind of want to ramp up their game, so to speak, right? You can get into the weeds with this, but all you need to know is the 4 and the 5. I mostly bet on the 5, and I think I've probably taken over 100 Dota plays. I think I've only bet on the over 1 time, and I don't even think it hit. So I always love to take the unders on these Dota players. You have to know which one to take. Like, for example, scrolling down here, like this player here, I don't even know his name, but you'll see that his line is at 3. I think that's too low for him. So, if his line was at 4, I'd love the under, but at 3, it's not there anymore, okay? So same thing with Panto, guys. We're getting it at 5. If he bumps to 4.5 or 4, our job's done. And again, the unders in Dota are definitely very good, especially when you have this 5 position. So a little bit of knowledge there for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know there's a bit of a longer one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the picks. Hopefully you guys got something out of this, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.